If you think about what Fauci and his cohorts have done, they have created mass mayhem and damage to Americans on two fronts. One is with the experimental jab. And you and I have talked about this. I've been involved in legal actions involving that jab and know it well, did not take it, preached against it like you have, but know that the death rate has spiked above every other vax combined over a 30-year period since the government started taking adverse reaction statistics on vaccines, number one. But number two, and people aren't really talking about this, but the regimen that was put in, I'm not talking about the jab, I'm talking about something else that may be just as dangerous. The regimen that was put in for COVID treatment in hospitals. So if you had to go to hospital for COVID, what they would do first, the first step in the regimen was to treat you with something called remdesivir, one. But Bobby Kennedy points out that in Africa, in the 5 to 6 years before COVID, they were using this remdesivir kind of as an experimental drug to treat AIDS and Ebola patients. It's supposed to be an antiviral thing. Well, the death rate from the remdesivir was so high as 60%. That's 60%. They pulled it off the market in Africa. It's causing major organ failure, major kidney failure, lung failure. Well, after they pulled it off in Africa, they put it on the market in the United States, Donna. After they seen how deadly it was in Africa, and after the Africans pulled it off, they put it on the market. And they were paying hospitals to use it and paying hospitals to use these ventilators. And Fauci's role in all that is something that if I were his lawyer, I would never be his lawyer, but if I were, I'd say, look, dude, you better be careful.